Team Money with Sean Barrett. Here we are, broadcasting live. Test. There's Mike T. We'll see a long shift from him.
Hair longer than Steve?
He does. He's got some salad. This is the budget referee with the white helmet. Child.
That is crazy, a white fucker.
He has no idea how to ref.
That's part of the problem, just getting refs is a challenge.
Yeah. All right, here we go. And puck drop. Ramsey versus Taylor. Here we go. First period underway. Black wins it. Back to Bear Bremer.
Laboriously.
Very laboriously. And turned over. Shot. Rodriguez. Vipers have a good start in this game. Oh.
Here comes a slapper. Or not.
No, Bremer didn't get it. There's Lance. Ferentz over to Ramsey. No dice. And Black trying to break out of their zone. It's a nice one.
Yeah, what I'm seeing is Black struggling to control the puck in the defensive zone for a good breakout. Just they had a couple good stretch passes early in that shift, but otherwise really struggled to control the puck in their own zone.
We can only hope that continues. And that's Heimer.
Yeah, I get it.
Rodriguez over to Hodgkins. Hodgkins to the point. Here's Rogain. Shot. Slap pass. Brouwer can't collect it. Navaco. And now Grogan working in the corner. Takes it to the middle. Here he goes. Shot. And that's in the net.
I was going to critique Sean for not going back to the point, but he obviously saw something there where he could drive the front of the net because, let's be honest, Sean's not the strongest on his skates.
Well,
I mean, you fart near him, he'd fall over. So, but he drove the net.
He's got those handles, though.
Glove handles, maybe.
Here's Grogan again. And stick handles into traffic. Hodgkins with it in the corner now. And she overhandles. Turnover. No, Mike T with it. Low percentage, daddy. Black with some pressure early. It's a long shift, I think. Brouwer going for that change. Mike T is not going.
Brouwer did a nice job stepping up and intercepting the pass. Then he made a cross ice pass at the blue line, which killed the rush.
Kassab into the zone. Shot. Looks like that was blocked.
Yep.
Heimer sauces it to Moyer. Here's Erickson through the middle. Bad pass.
Yeah. You probably just want to drive it there because the player at the blue line can't accelerate into it. He's got to stay on side. So that's a very difficult pass to hit.
Yeah. There's always a chance if you pass it that you're going to complete for whatever.
Wow. But I mean, what's the benefit? You're moving the puck forward 5 feet, and the guy's got to wait for it. You're just better off carrying it at that point. Going deep, going back to the D and regroup.
point.
There's another example.
That's
Probably
trash.
should've- Yeah, you probably should go back to the D and reset.
You forced it.
Maybe didn't look at it. Reset maybe makes sense.
Bangelmeyer to Shaniga. Now, there's Ramsey down the wing. Behind the net. Pass does not complete.
Probably because there was no pass there. It would have been better served if they just hold it and go around the wall. Nice backtrack though.
Yeah. Ferentz now.
So that's just really choppy. It almost, yeah, it feels like both teams have one line or one shift that can dominate the play, and the other's just trying to hold serve. So it's like it's just really uneven play.
This is Hodgkins, Brower, and Grogan for the gray team. By the way, gray team is in the black jerseys, just for clarification. Yeah.
Clearly, nothing here.
Novako up to Ramsey. Looking like a long shift for Vikings.
But good effort. That's an effort play.
Yeah.
See what happens here. Reverse it.
Should have reversed it. I got it out.
He got it out, but
It shouldn't have gotten out.
Correct. There were three Viper players on the wall.
Guy Robert.
Let's see what we have. Wow.
That's Rodriguez.
Yeah, this is all unnecessary. That probably should have just been a drop back to Will Gun, right? It's Will Gunning.
Yeah.
His partner. He had Will Gunning in the corner. So this entire possession could have been prevented just simply passing back to Will Gunning to be able to clear out.
D to D.
Yeah.
Here's Hodgkins.
That's good.
Yeah, she didn't have any space to work with it.
I mean, this game's largely been this. Okay, that's a nice thing.
Both these teams are finding their game.
Hopefully it will be found soon.
So we have to watch the rest of it.
Yeah, it's just really uneven right now. A little too much reliance on stretch passes. Break it up, make these passes shorter to generate some flow. Would probably work.
A sweet pass there from Heimer up to Mike T. Fake shot.
So that's basically the best defenseman and the best finishing forward connecting. But
Yep.
other than that, again, that's a stretch pass. It works. It's a goal. I could not be either on the delivering or receiving end of that, but it's not a goal. Pardon me.
Got the glove on it. Yeah, great pass from Heimer.
Yeah,
Granted, he's not on the team, but who's
but he
counting?
is tonight.
It's tonight. Bangelmeyer. Can't complete it
That's
to
got to be
Robert.
received.
Yeah, I
Both
agree.
this has to be received. I like this though. Let's see.
Taylor. 2-on-1. Selfish.
Wow.
And somehow it's in the net.
Yeah. So. Yeah. I almost want to say this is trash. Yeah, I expected a pass from Mike there on the boards, but he forced the shot. But fortunately for Gray, it rimmed out right to the point into a shot that was basically put in by the man in front of the net that I expected Mike to go to. So it ended up where it needed to be, just not the route anybody would plot
Yeah,
or expect.
it was kind of
Yeah. Yeah, or perhaps trash. Oh, wow.
Oh, he saves it.
Nice recovery. Bring it back. Go D-to-D here. You want to go D-to-D there. It's really, really difficult to hit somebody stationary at the line, especially at
Rogan
boards.
should have got blown up
Yeah, I mean, that's it's non-contact hockey, so I like this.
there. 3-on-1, no
really,
shot.
Really good opportunity just to finish it. Cross ice pass in the zone through the high slot. It's really hard to hit.
And risky.
Yeah, but it's Rogan, so that's. I love you, Rogan. Still really choppy. Black's picked it up a little bit, and Gray's picked it up a little bit, hit some passes. But again, one has to wonder if either of these teams start stringing together little 5-10 foot passes in transition while they dominate.
Yeah.
They control the game. And right now, it's not happening, but we'll see.
Bremer behind his own net and turns it over.
Yeah. He collected it up, but then didn't know where to go. He took away his pass to his partner there, and then forced it.
Ference shot.
Into an ankle, was it? Or
Not sure what it is.
there was no way that was getting through to go to. I thought Black actually had really good contain on the zone entry. Vipers had 2 men. Gray had 3, blanketing them though well. The only issue was there was a trailer that probably should have been covered. Unfortunately for Gray, it didn't get to him.
Oh boy.
Just forcing shots into sticks and legs. It's the kind of play you expect out of Barrett. It's not good.
Taylor working. Up to Erickson. Over to Moyer.
That was a little laborious.
Forcing the pass there. And Vipers break out. Guy Robert. Rogan to Moyer. Moyer across the line. Ooh, nice little drop pass. Mike D with a sizzler. Oh man, here's Taylor in the slot. There he is again. Good save, Klinkevich. Vipers having a lot of trouble.
Yeah, they're struggling to break the puck out of the zone when Mike's on the ice because Mike's dominating the play in their zone. Gray really isn't getting good chances out of it, but they're maintaining possession and tiring out Vipers. We'll see if that pays dividends later in the game. But it's largely an individual effort. Same thing here, the same thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Here we go. Kassab. Across the blue line. That was never known. Banger shot. There we go. Vipers on the board. 1-2.
Yeah. Typically in English, the convention is the leading score first, so it's 2-1 Gray. But yeah, I mean, oddly, all that happened there was Vipers gained the zone well, had a couple shots. Gray failed to break it out. I think they had two times they had possession and turned it over. I won't name names. I don't want to hurt feelings, but you know who you are. And then yeah, it was just basically garbage shot in front. Vipers are around the net. Rebound comes, off to the side. Pagoda's got no shot at it, and it gets dunked. It's just, yeah. I mean, to me, that goal illustrates the importance of just making sure to make a good outlet pass or to focus on your breakouts. If you can break out the puck consistently, you take away those type of goals.
And the breakout obviously is the first step in any offense.
Correct. And it all begins with typically a defenseman collecting up the puck, being calm with it, and making the pass. But it also requires, obviously, forwards to be in positions of support to receive a pass, right?
Hodgkin wins it back. Period 2 underway.
Go back to
Ramsey takes it off Bremer's stick. Bang! 2-2 game.
So, yeah.
Obviously just an error there by the defenseman.
Yeah, and you see Grogan calling for a wholesale. It's hard to argue. That's 2 goals that really oughtn't have been allowed. We have a tie game now. It's got to be very frustrating because, frankly, to the extent, wow, that was really quite a good opportunity as well.
Open shot in the low slot.
Yeah, unmarked. It's starting to make me feel like I could play in this league. The quality of defense that we're seeing right now. Or at least I can make these same turnovers. And have.
Oh, Erickson, good play. Taylor slapper.
Yeah.
Off the right pad of Tomkevich.
Yeah. Erickson, what he did really well there is he just followed up the play behind Mike. And here we go. We got a 3-on-1. Oh, 2-on-2.
Good save, Grant.
Cut him off. So as a forward, you really want to cut that guy off behind the net if you can. What a nice sneak.
Moyer, great pass.
It was.
Taylor working, and he's blanketed by Vipers.
Yep.
Somehow still has it.
Vipers really don't have an answer for this possession. Like I said, we'll see if this results in goals, but right now they really cannot dispossess it. They just fundamentally lack the team skill. Now maybe when Mike's brother joins the ice, that will change, but until that time, or at least this evening, I'm anticipating Mike can just have the puck as much as he wants it, because the stick handling and edge work is too much for Vipers to handle in the D zone.
Gray does have some depth, though. I mean, they got Stacy.
Yeah.
There's some other score. Slapshot Rick, when he's playing, he's not here tonight.
Yeah, and you never know with Rick. He could also be drunk.
Right. He was terrible last week at the drop-in, and I guess last night he had 10 points.
I mean, we've all had those 10-point nights, JT. Speaking from personal experience.
I've had 10 turnovers.
I mean, shit, I have that shit. And I've had 10 penalty minutes, too.
Ramsey with 2 guys on him.
Right. I mean, Gray just smothered him. I'm not even sure that was a good breakout, but it was effective because they just smothered the puck carrier, and Rogaine gets it out the center, and you get a stoppage in play, can get fresh bodies on the ice. I mean, it can be as simple as that. As long as it's out of your zone, you're not going to allow a goal.
Heimer with that stretch pass almost again.
Yeah.
That's gotta hit the tape.
Yeah, and it's there.
Wide open.
Yeah, the breakout was set up correctly, and just the pass wasn't hit.
Grogan. Oh, blocker side.
Yeah, it looks like a knuckleball must have confused the goalie, because that was not blown by him. I'm sure that goalie wishes he had it back, because that doesn't look like it would have done, the cuticle of a Moran Pie, personally. I mean, I want to say hit it with your purse, Grogan, but I mean, he did get it in the net, and I can't get it there, so who am I to criticize? But that was some weak-ass shit. As an analyst.
Purely as an analyst. Here's Kasab with speed.
Yeah, Rogaine doesn't get a bite on that bullshit. It's really weird watching him play, because he's not fast, but he doesn't bite him. He just doesn't bite, and he forces you to the outside, and he keeps you there.
Heimer to the point. Slap pass fails. Rogaine to Eriksson. Shot. Save.
Oh, standing around there in that series. Now is a good time as any to remind young viewers to take short shifts and be in condition.
God bless. If more people did that.
Move your feet. You'd be amazed how many opportunities you get if you just move your feet. This is really terrible.
Oh, yeah, he got called for that one.
Yeah, it's completely unnecessary. And it comes down to, again, not moving feet. I don't know if we can see a replay on that, but yeah. That, again, this should never happen. Knees bent, move your feet, collect up the puck. It's not even, Vipers don't even possess the puck in the offensive zone for there to be a penalty.
Yeah, it's a bad one to take.
Yeah, but it illustrates the truth of most penalties. Most penalties come about because people put themselves in bad positions, then try to recover it, and it results in a penalty.
See this Vipers PP?
Yeah. Well, this is a 3-2 game, correct?
Yeah,
So there's
3-2.
an opportunity for them to.
Almost picked off by Banger.
Coach Barrett would have gotten very irritated if he allowed somebody to step in front. You go to the puck. You don't drift away from the puck, especially when you're short-handed.
Ferentz across the blue line now. Over to Gilbert. Shot. Save. Or wide.
I think it was a save. Good effort. That's all Grogan. Oh, do we have an injured Grogan?
That's actually Stacy.
That's Stacy?
Yeah.
I thought I saw a blue helmet. No, that is Stacy.
Yeah.
Well, that would explain why it was a good effort. I was really a little surprised by how aggressively who I thought was Grogan went into the boards there, but it's Stacy. That makes way more sense.
That's why she gets the accolades.
No, I mean, she's strong on the puck, and whatever. The puck, if you have an opportunity to clear the zone when you're short-handed, you have to take it. You can't kind of play back because they'll pick you apart. It's that simple.
Pretty good penalty kill by Gray here.
Yeah. Yeah, good possession. There was a back pass in there. I have a boner for that. And here's Grogan going D to forward, getting stripped. Really bad idea. Just throw that off the boards if you want to go that way. Did recover, did fill the passing lane well there on the 2-on-1.
Oh, what a glove save on that shot.
Yeah. Yeah. That's an awful lot of time to be allowed to stand there by the side of the net. I mean, you almost think Barrett's on the ice for that amount of time. I don't know if D-zone coverage got confused because I think Rogan switched sides and his partner didn't pick it up. But that's an awful lot of time to allow somebody to stand 5 feet away from the net, side of the net, to try to pick a corner.
True that. And Vipers win the draw. Shot. Taylor now up to Heimer, not on the team.
Standard zone entry.
Ooh, toe drags him. He's picked up.
Yeah.
Guy Robert now.
This zone entry shouldn't even be a thing, but Gray recovers. So as a D, I want to see him flipped out there, and his back was, he was skating with the forward, facing his own net, and he couldn't break up the pass as a consequence.
Heimer threw the reverse toe drag in there. I don't know if we'll see that as much from Matt Wolf.
Oh, I think we might see it attempted, but it will be an auto turnover, or him just falling down. Wow. Wow.
Taylor to Heimer, and couldn't keep it in.
Yeah, it got deflected, it looked like, as it's
Oh,
coming
was
through.
that?
That's what it looked like.
Not sure about that shot there. Guy Robert! Pass don't land. Flip pass. Banger jumps up and grabs that.
It was a good play. He was beat otherwise.
Save Mike Pagoda. Engelmeyer. That's picked off.
Yeah. I mean, the Vipers are just selling out for stretch passes. That was a nice comeback collect pass into transition. But by and large, the Vipers are settling for stretch passes out of their own zone with guys that are stationary. And that's a difficult pass to hit. Ooh. Wow. So what's the call? Stick in the feet? JT's here gesticulating. I don't quite know what it is.
There's
beef.
There's beef.
There's beef history
Yeah.
here. All right.
There's no history, but it's
going to simmer.
it's simmering between Ferentz and Heimer there.
I mean, I didn't see it, to be frank. I don't know. Maybe his stick got into his feet, but it didn't look like anything at first glance. But
I think
wasn't
he
looking
stepped
for it.
on his stick and then thought it was a trip or something.
Well, yeah. I mean,
And it's tough here for the referee, Jordan Kuntz, because he's basically working alone.
no way to get there. I'd like to see Rogan more aggressively pursue that puck, but I don't think he gets it either way. Because you're on the power play. At the point on the power play, you can take that chance to try to jam the man who has a back to you that's 10 feet inside the blue. But
Yeah.
I don't think possession is maintained even if he's super aggressive with it. Now maybe somebody like Barrett with some wheels could get there, but
Oh, yeah.
but then it'd be a turnover anyway.
Ramsey shot. Yeah. 3-3 Vipers.
Yeah. You could almost see that coming. So he's fading off toward he basically got Pagoda to cover short side real hard and then went across his body with the shot.
left shoe right.
Right, and as I say, that has almost as much to do with the timing of the release as anything. But, that's a goal. That's a goal scorer's goal. Rogine's almost automatic feeding Rodriguez.
Oh yeah, Rodriguez is on the. Or no, he's left-handed.
Or I'm sorry, that's Taylor. I thought it was 73. It's 13.
Good save, Grant Klimkevich.
I feel like what this game could use is some Dalton.
Yeah, a net throw or something. A chop to the back of the ankle.
I miss D.
He'll be back soon, I think. Hopefully.
I don't know. I mean, are we ever going to get out of land wars in Asia?
I don't see that happening.
Not as long as there's Asia or
Right.
land. A little short arm flick shot there that would make Sean Barrett jealous. Went 10 feet wide and maybe cracked 38 miles an hour,
Yeah.
fooling nobody. I mean, yeah, it seems to me, Vipers, to the extent that they're generating offense, it's on end-to-end rushes, whereas Gray tends to generate their offense in possession. I will say, watching this, that I'm starting to enter into an existential crisis about what my life is, because this is really terrible, and I'm choosing to spend my time analyzing hockey players who are marginally better than me playing hockey that's marginally worse than 12-year-olds. So, yeah, I mean, I can criticize all I want, but who's the real, fool here? And for those who obviously can't see, JT shrugged off screen knowingly.
Well, I mean, it's not as easy as it looks.
No, and the camera both adds 20 pounds and takes two feet off your stride. So
here we go, third period puck drop, and here comes Ramsey.
Clean win.
Bremer held him off.
Yeah, kept him to the outside well. So that's the first, right? That's the first thing you do, and he did that well. Wow.
Erickson to Taylor. Back to Taylor down low. Another bad angle.
Again, Vipers struggle to get it out when Mike T's in the zone on offense. They can't get the puck away from them, or they're committing so many resources to containing them that it leaves other people open to possess. But, like I said, we'll see if that pays dividends in the end. Right now, it hasn't resulted in any goals, but at the same time, Gray stays in the offensive zone. At some point, that puck's going to go in the net if you let it stay there long enough.
Here's Ferentz, 2-on-1. Bang! Nice play. Vipers go up 4-3.
Yeah, that's their third goal on a rush, and they are executing their end-to-ends well, despite not really breaking out there, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Bremner committed to hold the puck in, and he got neither the puck or body.
Rogind up to Brower.
And it gets out.
There's Hodgkins over to Grogan. Grogan. Good shot. Wow, and Mike T finishes.
Yeah. This all starts with Rogind being super patient. Oh,
That-
are they calling
correction?
this back?
That was where Stacy it went off Stacy's foot.
That looked pretty ridiculous from this observer's vantage point.
In what sense? Did you think it was a goal? Or?
Yeah, absolutely. That looked like a goal. I mean, I didn't see it. It looked like just a flow. I mean, I guess we can look at it again, perhaps, but and whatever. It was driving the net.
I saw the same thing from the bench, and yet I still said, she kicked it.
Sure, because you have a responsibility as a coach to steal as many goals away from the other team as you can.
Yes.
I mean, that's like calling, like, oh, you're playing against Stacy, you're on the other team. You say Stacy, she passes to you,
Yeah.
and it's like, is it a little unethical, perhaps?
Yeah.
But sorry, I've got a game to win.
Right. Right. Play to win.
Right, and if you do it to me, I'm not going to be angry. I'd be angry at myself, not at the player trying to take advantage of knowing who I am, or whatever, or trying to game the official into making a favorable call.
Which the young official did. Third period.
I will say that was perhaps the best breakout that Gray had all night, or I've seen all night from either team. And I was going to compliment Paul Rogind for being super patient. Did he just dunk that?
Yeah, that Klimkevich is going to want that one back.
Yeah, that's 5-hole, right?
I think it was.
He's not getting his stick over it, and he's made to pay. But Rogind was super patient behind the goal line, fed the pass up for the breakout in time, and it led to a great scoring chance.
Casal puts it in the zone.
Oh, lackadaisical, I felt.
There's Ross. Back to Navaco. Puts it in low. Casal to Guy Robert.
Honestly, if Vipers are a little tighter there, they get a good scoring chance.
Yeah. Man. Tim Moyer, that's blocked.
Yeah, he saw Sean Grogan do it and figured he could as well. And it's hard to argue the logic.
It's tipped wide. Reimer's fancy move gets stunted there, and Bremer's pass is picked off. Here's Ross. Shot save off the left pad of Mike Pagoda.
Yeah. So we got to regroup. Let's see what Gray does. Stretch past the center into the tunnel.
Taylor. Ooh, that was a nice move.
I know it's one I often practice.
Yes.
Good pass.
Taylor with time. Shot. Shot.
Vipers really struggle to gain possession in the D zone when Taylor's on the ice. It's a recurring theme.
Kind of the story of this game.
Yeah, I want to say Gray had the puck for 30 seconds or so with the goalie pulled. And I know some Vipers were complaining that maybe they had possession, but it didn't look so from this vantage point. It looked like a lot of flailing and hoping.
A lot of hoping.
I've been there. I know from experience. And that shot right there is courtesy of the last goal that was allowed. You see a goalie give up a soft five-hole goal. Other guys are going to figure they'll try it too.
Go back to the well.
Yeah.
D to D. Here's Rodriguez. Not sure what he was trying to do there. It didn't work.
Yeah, I think he just tried a no-look pass that wasn't available to him, is what it looked like. Big body.
Yeah, a dive there from Hodgkins.
There we go.
Heimer to Brower. Brower across the line. Outside shot.
And this is the net. Logan with a good sell job. You can see why he's in real estate.
That was a nice pass.
Yeah. Gray's possession time is excellent here.
Really working the zone well.
They're going side to side with it. And then just, if that's sauced, it's good, but it wasn't.
Ramsey dumps it in. Pagoda plays it.
And aggressively goes. I want to see Pagoda steal him off on the boards, if for no other reason, to see the chaos that ensues.
Centering pass fails there. Here's Heimer.
A slowly developing play. Looks like a drop-in.
Shot blocked by Kasab there. Brower flicks it.
Just flipped it, yeah. Just hoping to get it deep, it looked like. Failed. Got beat, but somehow repossesses. Or doesn't.
It's a battle.
It is, and neither team is making any progress. Oh, man.
Erickson.
Looked awkward with that shot.
It wasn't a great shot. Here's Ross. Left-hander shot. Full wide.
Yeah. He had the right idea to go to move in one way and shoot the other, but missed him. There we go. Wide.
Why indeed. It is blue line icing, so you can get away with some. Taylor to Erickson. Erickson through the middle. Somehow maintains it.
Passes to a stationary person on the blue line. They can't move. It's really challenging.
Saab with speed up the wing. Oh, wow. The defense had way too much gap and they gave him the slot.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly don't know what I'm watching at this point in time. I feel a little overwhelmed by the hockey.
It's 5-3 Vipers. Looks like they got this game locked down.
Yeah? I mean, it's... yeah. Gray's had a lot of possession in the offensive zone, hasn't really converted it into goals. They've given up 4 goals in transition. Vipers really can't even break it out, but what they have managed to do is on turnovers and unforced errors by Gray is converted their few odd man rushes, and even that was a 1-on-2 into a goal. And that's the difference in the game.
And all the possession Gray's had in the zone.
Yeah, it hasn't resulted in any goals against. Actually, hasn't even resulted in many shots. And I don't think anybody on Gray would argue with that. Or at least high quality shots. Maybe Mike T has 42 shots at this point, but they're all, it's a bad angle.
They're all on the goal line.
Yeah.
Banger.
I love you, Mike. I don't mean that seriously.
Gilbert to Ferentz. That's it.
Yeah. Again, same thing you just mentioned. A man's allowed to be in the high slot, had huge gap. He received it, collected it up, waited a second, looked to see where to shoot, shot it. I think there was a rebound that was put in, but fundamentally, that's just way too much gap to give a man in the slot.
Yeah.
You can't it cannot happen, Ray. Cannot happen. Even White Helmet, you can't believe it. So yeah, you got to tighten up gaps on the D side or D zone coverage from Gray's perspective. And I guess if you're a Viper, keep driving. Just look for stretch passes at center ice, because if you manage to hit one, it's pretty much a damn. Right now you got to be at 70% success rate or something from a rush up ice shot from 30 feet out. It was a nice pass for the high slot, so credit Vipers for that. That was a really good pass.
Wow,
And
Broward
decision.
almost got that to Broward.
Yeah.
What's the
Whistle?
Is that offside?
Somebody going in the penalty box?
Oh, wow.
I didn't see it.
Okay, I think that was a hook. The
Was
ref isn't
Slapshot
giving the
Rick
signal.
playing for Vipers now?
Yeah, that was a strange call.
I mean, if it's behind the play, sure. I didn't see it. I can't comment on it.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Yeah. Didn't seem to be angry going into the box, so I mean, I'm assuming there was something there.
Rebound, goal.
Yeah.
Stacey Hotchkins from Heimer.
Yeah. The key there is Heimer got the shot to the front of the net. He didn't miss the net. That's also a big element of the game, right? Is hit the net with shots.
Oh, yeah.
Especially when you have Stacey out there cruising the front of the net. I'm not going to say it's her bread and butter, but it's certainly a big part of her diet.
Oh.
That sounded like it was in.
There's some controversy about that call even after the game.
That took a while.
He didn't have time to take that shot.
And here we go, 3-on-2 rush. That quick. And this is, I don't know what this is.
I thought that could have been a hook on Nabako Red Sox there on my brother, but
I'm sure it could be. Your brother probably gets hooked 42 times a game, almost the same number of shots from the goal line along the boards that he takes. But again, you see Vipers just collapse down on him, and they committed 2 men to him there. And if that puck gets to the front of the net, it's really hard to cover the front of the net if 2 men are going
in
to
the corner.
It was a cute idea by Brower, but it's that had about a 0.2% chance of succeeding. I know what he was trying to do there, but it's too well covered by Vipers to pull off, unless you're somebody like Duncan Keith or some shit. And he's not.
the encroachment is. Hotchkins back to Heimer. I think he was screened on that one.
That's 2 goals that are frankly rubbish. I mean, yeah, I'm guessing the goalie simply didn't see it. There was nothing on that shot. I frankly thought the play was to go to Hotchkins on the sideboards, go back to her, let her walk it in, make a decision. But, as they say, they don't ask how, they ask how many.
Indeed. Taylor Slapper, and that's in the net.
Well, it's like they say, when you take 58 shots, one of them will go in. mean, right now, if you're the coach of Vipers, you have to start questioning all your decisions, I feel.
Well,
letting a game like this slip away.
Say it again.
Oh, yeah, so, my takeaway on all of this is that, sign up for JT's Patreon. You might be mystified on some of the crap he posts, but you'll never be disappointed.
No. Sign up today, folks.
Yeah. I like to consider myself well-read, and there's a 1 in 3 chance I have no idea what the fuck he's going for with his posts, but I always open them up.
My communication skills are improving at a very slow rate, so
almost as fast as I skate with the puck.
I think we saw from this that maybe maybe you do have a place in this league.
I mean, yeah, replacing the worst player in the league, that's a place. But no, I'm playing, for those interested, I'm playing over 50 hockey in Redford, which is somehow way worse than this shit. And in that illustrious league, I have 0 goals through 4 games.
Yeah.
So, but I am playing some stellar games.
Yeah, I mean, the defense, it can't be overlooked.
Yeah, especially when every game ends 2-1. You know that it's the quality defensive play.
What team are you on?
I'm on a team called the Bipolar Bears, which
that's awesome.
That's fun fact, we're really terrible. So,
what are some of the other teams?
Most of them are sponsored by someone's like Adversity, which I guess is an insurance company. Another one was sponsored by National Realtors. I think the captain is a realtor, much like Gearhead Homes.
Yes.
Is sponsored by a realtor.
Now, does National Realtor make their members pay for their own jerseys, or is that?
No, that's provided. I mean, the team captain isn't a cheap son of a bitch. He's a commercial. Who relies on passes fed to him by his girlfriend all night so that he can get the few goals that he does manage to scratch across.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. I mean, my hockey success, or lack thereof, I owe to the fact that I married a Japanese woman who's never played the sport and therefore not feeding me sweet feed.
Right.
Yeah.
She's a sports writer, though.
She is a sports writer, but she's not an athlete, though she likes to believe she is.
Does she watch hockey at all?
She does. She started watching hockey when my boy started watching or playing hockey, and she's a fan of the sport. And I'd go so far as to say that just based on all the parents I interacted with over the years as a coach, she understands the sport better than 99% of the parents out there. Holy jumping snot balls. Parents don't know anything. Don't listen to them. They're full of shit. Almost always guaranteed. It's insane. Some of the hot takes and theories I've heard from parents over the years.
It's always like, why aren't you playing my kid?
Well, it's always couched in some form of humble brag about how the kid is. My kid is so good he isn't ever scoring. And it's just like, that's.
I feel that way about my own game sometimes.
Yes, well, I
the two-way game is so strong. I don't have time to put the goals.
Well, me being a proponent of the bullshit for so long with regards to my game, I can spot bullshit a mile away. And lots and lots of parents have. And I've seen it go both ways. Like kids I thought were really good players, the parents were totally dismissive and way unbelievably critical about how terrible their kid is, and I've seen kids that I'm just like, there's no scenario this player would ever score. Like, you could put him on a team with 4 Wayne Gretzky's, they could not get him the puck in a scoring position where he could do anything with it, and the parent absolutely believes NHL stardom's in the cards. It's weird. It's like, very few parents are able to be objective about it, and
Do you think
even,
that's?
even fewer even understand the sport.
Do you think it's from lack of understanding?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, to the extent I understand, I guess I played sports growing up, albeit not hockey. What do you want me to say? It's like, you play any sport for a prolonged period of time, you come to realize that you're making decisions inside of the game in stamp judgments.
Yeah.
Like, all these theories about, like, oh, this kid's, thinking this or doing that, like coming up with all these Machiavellian schemes, it's bullshit. Nobody's like thinking, really anything other than
5 plays ahead,
right,
yeah.
Right. It's like, literally, it's almost like, get the puck, okay, assess my risks, what are my opportunities, make a decision, get rid of it. And it takes the brain, whatever, 1/10 the time it took me to describe that. And these people are thinking, that, they're all Bobby Fischer, thinking, 12 plays ahead, and like they're secretly giving the other team goals to make them relax so that we can come back later and eat their souls. And it's like, no, that's nobody. I mean, that might sound nice after the game, and somebody might say something like that to try to save face after they fuck up, but that was not the plan at the time. Period.
No. You got the puck on your stick and you panicked, probably.
Correct. Correct. And it's embarrassing to admit that, and it's embarrassing for parents to admit it, I suppose, to some extent. I don't know. I shouldn't be like this. I mean,
Well, coaching's not easy in today's day and age. I think there's some.
well, I mean, things are better. To the extent coaching was easier before, it was because it could just be a dictatorial ass and nobody questioned it. I don't think that the motivations of players have changed. I just think that the behavioral norms, acceptance of behavioral norms has changed.
For the worse. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if that's for the worse.
Oh, you're saying with the coach not being able to be a
Correct.
Not-
Correct.
yeah.
Correct. I mean, guys were doing shit in the 50s and 60s. No, should never be allowed on our bench in any sport. Like, I can tell you baseball manager stories that you're just like, how did this person, like why was this person given stewardship of a major league club? It's like this person would be fired. Sending out players who are drunk and instructing players to be drunk, go out and play, go out and browse.
Didn't who's the pitcher who threw a perfect game on?
On Ellis, or it
Yeah.
was a no-hitter, and it was Doc Ellis, famously threw a no-hitter on Ellis.
Yeah. That's incredible.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what my game is.
Well, I mean, it's not for lack of trying, JT.
Yeah.
I don't know how much of this